Alright guys, Dieter here, almost at Merck Festival, but a small pit stop by, of course, Billie's craft beer bar, and Stéfan, the owner, with Billie's himself, a small interview. So without further ado, Stéfan,
Hi.
welcome.
Hello. Hi guys.
Hey. You're of course the owner of the bar, but we're now going to focus a bit on the award-winning festival, of course.
Yeah, right.
Billie's Craft Beer Festival. How did you came up with the festival?
Yeah, so it is actually like we started about 5.5 years ago. We started with a craft beer bar, and from the beginning it was our dream to have like a big craft beer festival with international and national, the best craft beer breweries, to bring them all together in one place here in Antwerp. But of course, in the beginning, you have to see it at your bar, that it goes very well, and it's also, you cannot do that all by yourself. And then we noticed more and more by the regular visitors in our bar, they were always asking like, if we want to have like the craft breweries, the international ones that you have here on tap or from bottles. If we want to meet them and have a talk with them and taste their beers, we have to go to all different kind of like festivals all over the world. And so, see, one of the brewers is calling probably. So and that's why we came up with the idea. I'm sorry, guys. It's always, even on a Saturday. So, and that was our idea. Then, okay, so we bring them, like I said before, we bring them all together in one place. And then it was, of course, looking for people who wanted to join us. And then we had like regular visitors in our bar, the guys from Hoppies Hop, and we became friends. And they have the same passion for craft beer. They do tastings with beers. They are very difficult to find, and we were on the same level what we wanted. And they were also thinking about organizing a festival. They also had their festival Bump. It's a small festival, but it's with beers you can almost never get. And they try to bring them to the people. And then we sat together, and from the right moment we have the same ideas about a festival. And then we started organizing it. And so this year we're going to do it for the third time.
All right. And how do you reach out to big international brewers? How does that process go? It's like you meet them at festivals and then you swap your card and then you call?
Yeah, that is something, and that is what I like about the craft beer world. Like it's big, but it's also very small. But I always feel it's very genuine. Like the true friendships come out of it, and that is something that we did with the bar from the beginning. We invested a lot of connecting with like brewers and everything. We visit a lot of breweries here in Belgium, but also abroad. We went to beer festivals. We organized tap takeovers, meet the brewers, and that's in a very fast way that we got a big range of like brewers who also became friends. And I know the first time when we organized a festival, that a lot of people were like, how the hell did you get in such a short time then 50 and also the top brewers from all over the world? And it kind of was like easy because most of them I just send them like through Messenger, like a small message like, hey guys, I'm organizing a festival, you want to come? And they were like, oh yeah. So actually the first year was not that big of a problem because and then other brewers said, hey, but a friend of mine also brewed there, and I'll get you in contact with that. And then the second year, then we got massive of breweries who asked the question themselves, and now we already have like waiting lists for like about even for the edition of next year we still have breweries contacting us. So in that way it's getting a little bit more easy to find breweries that want to attend the festival. Yeah.
All right. Cool. And the festival also in Belgium is quite unique that it's flat rated.
Yeah.
How was that? Was that like a risk more? Like I want to do this for the concept, or was that more like commercial logic, or like more towards risk management? Or
no? So if you look at it as purely commercial, then it's the worst thing to do. It's to work with an all-in formula as an organizer. But like I said, we visited a lot of like festivals in Europe, but also in the States. And we saw that actually only in Belgium and the Netherlands it was still with the token system. So I only knew the token system, but abroad tokens don't exist anymore. So it's all in. And I also know that the first time that I went to an all-in formula, I was like, ooh, because in the beginning you have to pay like around €70. But then I noticed the comfort you have. It's yeah, because sometimes at a token system, then yeah, you go to a brewer and they say, oh yeah, now for this beer it's an exclusive beer, it's 3 tokens. Yeah, you go in your pocket. Oh damn, I only got two tokens. You have to go back to buy extra tokens. There it's waiting in the line. Then you can go back. Or at the end of the festival, last like pour, you go in your pocket and I still have like about 15 tokens. And also, I was able to attend some festivals working there as a brewer. So I was behind the booth of a brewer, but also for a brewer, it's so much more easy if you don't have to wait for the tokens. And it's no stress at all for the brewers because if you don't sell any beer, because we buy all the beer from them. We buy all the beer, so if they don't even sell one drop, or they sell out everything, for them it's all the same. And we wanted the brewers to focus on having conversations with the visitors, not like, okay, how many tokens do I have and this and that. That they have a free mind and they can just have conversations with the visitors, talk about the beers, the brewing process, how they got into the beer scene, stuff like that. And I think
instead
that's
of guarding a cassa and always calculating that stuff.
And it's also like a visitor, and it's sometimes because with the token system, people stay in what I call a little bit their tasting comfort zone. I know there's a lot of people say, okay, I only like, or they think I only like IPAs, or that brewery, all the beers are good, and that brewery, I don't know that, or I don't know that beer style. Yeah, I'm not gonna try because then it costs me maybe €2 or €4 extra. And with an all-informal, you don't have that because everything is prepaid, and it was the first edition. We had a temple from Sweden and they make kettle sours, and I was talking with the brewer, and at that time there was a couple, and the brewer heard the lady saying to her husband or boyfriend like, no, it's a sour beer, I don't like that. And he heard that and he said, yeah, but why don't you give it a try, because it doesn't cost you anything else. And she tasted it and she was, oh, is this also a sour beer? Wow, I really like this. So it is, we want to expand the tasting of everybody and make it very comfortable, and that's also with our festival, we try to see that the comfort is the most important for us, for the brewers and for our visitors. Comfort is the most important for us. Yeah.
And then the 2 days, you have 2 days of totally different beers also, but the same brewers. Then.
The same brewers, So we work with a system, they're not like time slots, but actually you can see that in one day there are actually also 2 festivals, because so the festival is 7 hours long, and every brewer has a linear tap system for 2 beers. So, and after 3.5 hours, all the brewers, they must change the 2 kegs. Even if the keg is not empty, they have to change, so that every brewer has 4 beers on that day, and then the next day they have 4 completely different beers. And the reason why we do that is because sometimes, also at other festivals, you look at the beer list and say, I really want to have that beer.
Everybody takes it and it's
everybody takes it. Or then you go to the brewer and, when is that keg coming on? And he said, I don't know, when that keg is finished. And he said, when it's going to be finished, he said, I don't know. And then you keep going all the time over and over. And then he said, keg is still not empty, keg is still not empty. And sometimes the festival ends and that keg has never been on. And that's what we want. Okay, the beers that are there, everybody must have the chance to taste those beers. And that is why after 3.5 hours, they have to change all kegs and they put on the other beer. So our visitors know that, okay, there is an opportunity, we can taste all the beers that is on the list.
And the formula is proven to be very successful, because the first year you won the prize of Best Belgium Beer Festival.
So that was for us a big surprise, because it was the first time we organized it. And especially with the all-informally, we got a lot of like negative comments in the beginning, because people don't know it, and that's typical for Belgium. If there is something that they don't know, they have to be against it, or they're like. And then we were very surprised and very happy and proud to win the award of like Best Belgian Beer Festival. And last year we won it again for the 2nd time. So we're very happy, and it is because you put a lot of effort and time in it, and then it's nice that because it's a prize that comes from the people. It's the people who vote on it, and it's huge. It's from the Belgian Beer Awards. So there are 3 guys. I think they're from Ghent. They started a few years ago, and now it's really expanding. Like last year, I think there were over was it about 20,000 people who voted. So it's getting very, very big.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is nice because it's then the people visiting your festival and other festivals that they award you with. Okay, but maybe in the beginning we were against it, but now, yeah, it's a nice formula, and that's what we hear also from people visiting our festival. That they say, yeah, the first year I didn't come because I was against it, but then I heard from friends who were there, and then I give it a try, and it's sometimes the people who were the most against it at the first time, they're now our biggest promoters. They have like, woo, yeah, that is a really nice way how to visit a festival. Yeah.
And any changes that you're going to tweak on the concept for this year towards burgers, beer, or tattoos or whatever?
Yeah, we always try to do every year something different, so that also to keep it exciting for the people. So that's also why every year, so we have 50 craft brewers, but we take every year completely different craft brewers. Well, we keep around between 10 and 12 of the same brewers. We rotate a little bit, but then always new brewers to keep it exciting for the people, like, oh yeah, new brewers. And also it's a bit like I said, for us the comfort is very important, so we are always going to see how we can improve the comfort, and that is last year. So our Saturday was sold out weeks before the event, and it was for us also difficult, like, okay, how many people can we get in that venue that it's still nice and comfortable? And we noticed that it was for us, we thought it was too many people. We couldn't give the people the comfort that we wanted. So that's why even if it was sold out, this year we're going to do about 200 tickets less each day, to see that there are more places to sit for the people, there is more comfort and everything.
And you really are on the limits of the venue now, because you rented the full venue.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you cannot go...
No, we cannot go bigger, no. And that's for us, like I said, yeah, for us it's not for the commercial, because yeah, if you think commercial thing, yeah, okay, put more people in it, but we do less, and for us the comfort, the quality is for us the most important. Yeah.
And it's of course one weekend. It's in which weekend of?
This year it's the end of November, so it's Friday the 29th of November and Saturday the 3rd of November.
Yeah, that's also changed. The first edition was Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, that was Saturday, Sunday, because yeah, we wanted to do it on Friday, but then there wasn't enough time to build up the venue because there was something else. So we tried Sunday, and yeah, we noticed it wasn't that good. And also people, they were saying, hey, why don't you do Friday, Saturday? And then last year, we were able to do it on Friday, and it was a huge difference than on the Sunday, which I can understand. If you go to a festival, you have to go to work on Monday.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's much more relaxing if you can do that Friday, Saturday, and yeah, we're gonna stay in that formula to do it like a Friday, Saturday. Yeah.
It's also all the brewers come themselves also, so
yeah.
they all also stay in Antwerp on hotels or places.
So that's also for us important, because we have even like the biggest breweries who say like, hey, we want to be at your festival. We send you like the most amazing kegs we have, but we cannot bring someone from the brewery. And now we say no, sorry, then you don't have to come. Okay. For us, it's important that the brewer themselves, it's not people who sell the beers for them. No, the brewer has to be there, because people also want to see a face behind the beers they like. They want to talk about the beers, and that's for us important. And like I said before, the comfort also for the brewers is for us important. So what every brewer gets, even the brewers from Belgium, we arrange a hotel for them, so they get 3 days in a hotel with breakfast and everything. Also every day there is a chef cooking à la minute, fresh, 3 different meals each day for the brewers, because we think,
must be great atmosphere in that hotel.
Yeah. It's every time I go back to the hotel, I say, oh, can we have the hotel again next year? They say, oh no, the atmosphere was amazing. It's completely different than other weekends, but and they behave. They behave. They behave.
All right. So the festival this year is in November again.
Yeah.
The tweaking of the concept you talked about.
So if people want to, like I said, we started our early bird tickets. We started the 1st of March
to
sell.
How fast were they sold out?
And that was amazing, because I was at that moment, I was working in the bar, and Tom, our co-organizer from Hop is Hop, he was at my bar, and he said like, whoa, Stéfan, all tickets for Saturday are sold out. And I looked at the clock and said, yeah, come on, you're not kidding me. It's only 4 minutes that we started selling the tickets. And he said, no, and he showed me on his laptop. I was like, what the hell?
And is it limited, or can one person buy a lot of tickets?
No, we do.
It's not like Tomorrowland yet.
No, but we do a maximum of 10 tickets a person. So, and then all tickets for the early bird were sold out in not even half an hour. And then we started the 15th of March, we started with the regular ticket sale. And now the last update I got is that the combi tickets, that they are all almost sold out.
Okay.
I give it max a week, if maybe sooner, but it goes very fast.
There's a feeling of last year that I was at your bar, like, are they going to be sold out? Well, maybe Friday, maybe Thursday, and Friday I went to buy my ticket and it was...
yeah, sometimes it goes very fast.
So for you guys, please buy your Billie tickets tomorrow, because I'm going to buy mine today.
Yeah, I have to be fast. It's, I talk too much. See,
yeah.
It is when I start talking about the festival and beer, I keep talking. Sorry.
The flyer is not yet printed.
No,
because not all brewers confirmed. But can you give a tip of the iceberg, like which ones are coming?
Yeah.
Or?
So this is because also every year it's an artist. He designs the flyer and the. How you call it again? The big flyer, the poster. Oh, it's a poster. It's the same. So and he puts all the breweries in it, and so that's why we want every year also a different design and all the brewers there. And now not all the brewers yet have confirmed, but to tell about some breweries who are coming from the States are coming. Moxa, they're a brand new brewery, but they're like they're booming like I don't know what, but they're booming. We have the brewery coming from the States, Burning Beer coming from the States. We have from Europe, we have again coming Cloudwater, Magic Rock, Puggiala. We have from the Netherlands, we have Tommy Chef coming. We have from Belgium, we have Brouwerij Boon, Tilquin is coming, Albeersel is coming, Dog Brewing is coming, De Struisen is coming, Alvin is coming. Frau Gruber from Germany is coming, Garage is coming again from Spain, Etch is coming from Spain, Cadalbrado from Italy is coming. They make phenomenal sours. Like I said, we always try to have like the top of the breweries and also the new upcoming breweries that we think, okay, but they're like really, really good. So we have now Cool Head from Finland coming. We have this year also, Whiplash Yellow Belly from Ireland. Left-Handed Giant is coming. Wonder Beyond is coming, so it's like
massive.
It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be amazing and very, very tasteful.
But again, guys, buy your tickets soon, because it will get sold out within max 2 weeks probably.
The combis, like I had the last update. I don't give it a week, but like I said, be fast.
All right. And besides the festival, any other things with the bar plans you have?
So we always try also to do new things in our bar, always to keep our ears open, what our visitors, what they want, what we can do different. And that's now, and it's a kind of like, it's the first time I tell. Some people already picked it up, but in a month we're going to open our own bottle shop here in the center of Antwerp. Because also that was the same, we had a lot of like people visiting our bar and said, okay, the beers we're drinking here, where can we buy them? Center Antwerp, and at that time there was no bottle shop. You have now a bottle shop at the station, a really nice one, it's really good. It's an idea we have for a long time, but we didn't find the right venue, the right spot to do it, and now we found it, and now we're working very hard to make it a little bit like the same, like our bar, the same coziness, a little bit the same atmosphere. So in a month we're going to open there our own bottle shop, also to sell the best craft beers, national, international.
So focus on everything very wide.
A broad range, and also try to do like not copy what we have in the bar, but also like different beers. And the idea is to do it on a very democratic price. That's what I always say. The craft beer has to be for the people. that you can afford it and not like pay like tons of euros for a beer. We want to give it that everybody can enjoy a really nice craft beer.
Yeah. Sure, indeed. All right. Thanks for the interview. And Billy's.
Thank you. Someone is waking up. Billy, you did a good job, man.
Billy, say hi to the beer idiots.
Tell them to buy tickets. They have to buy tickets to see you at the festival. They have a drink with you.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.